People judge you by this one thing you say. Your words create your first impression. Every day you speak. You speak to your family. You speak to your friends. You speak to strangers. But here's the truth. People are always watching. People are always listening. And people are always judging. Not loudly, not openly, but quietly, inside their minds. They're asking one simple question. Who is this person? And your answer is not your clothes, not your face, not your job. Your answer is your words. The way you speak becomes the way people see you. One sentence can build respect. One sentence can destroy it. It happens fast, sometimes in seconds, sometimes in one moment. You may not notice it, but they do, always. Imagine this. You walk into a room. You meet someone new. They smile. They listen. You start talking. You say something negative. I hate this. This is boring. People are so annoying. What happens next? Maybe nothing on the outside, but inside their mind, something changes. A small signal appears. This person complains a lot. This person feels heavy. This person is not easy to be around. Now imagine a different moment. Same room, same person, but different words. This is interesting. I'm curious about this. I like learning new things. Now what happens? Again, nothing loud, but inside their mind, a new signal appears. This person is positive. This person is open. This person feels good to be around. Same face, same voice, different words, different result. Your words are like a mirror, but not only for you, for others too. They look into your words and they see your mind. They see your attitude. They see your energy. You cannot hide it, even if you try, because words always reveal the truth. A confident person speaks clearly. A calm person speaks slowly. A negative person speaks with complaints. An angry person speaks with sharp edges. You do not need to say, I am angry. People can feel it, through your tone, through your words, through your silence. Here is something important. People do not remember everything you say, but they remember how you make them feel. Your words create that feeling. Every time you speak, you leave a mark, small or big, light or heavy, kind or cold. These marks stay. They build your image, slowly, day by day, word by word. Think about someone you respect. Maybe a teacher, maybe a leader, maybe a friend. What do they have in common? They do not speak too much. They do not speak carelessly. When they talk, you listen. Why? Because their words have weight, because their words have meaning, because their words are chosen, carefully, calmly, clearly. Now think about someone you avoid, someone you do not enjoy talking to. Why? Maybe they complain too much. Maybe they gossip. Maybe they talk without thinking. Maybe their words feel negative, heavy, draining. And without saying it, you decide something. I don't want to spend time with this person. Again, same truth. Words shape how people feel about you. Here is the hard truth. You can be smart. You can be kind. You can have good intentions. But if your words are careless, people will misunderstand you. They will judge you wrongly, and they will walk away, not because of who you are, but because of how you sound. Words are not just sounds, they are signals. Every word sends a message. I am confident. I am weak. I respect you. I don't care. I am growing. I am stuck. You send these messages every day without knowing, without planning, but people receive them every time. This is why small words matter. Very small words, like I can't, like I don't know, like it's impossible. If you say them often, people start to believe something about you. They think, this person gives up easily. This person has no confidence. This person is not strong. But if you change your words, you change the message. I will try. I am learning. It's hard, but possible. Now the message is different. Now people think this person is growing. This person is strong. This person has potential. Do you see the difference? Same person, different words, different identity, different future. There is one more thing. Judgment does not only come from others, it also comes from you. You listen to your own words every day, inside your mind. When you say, "I am not good enough," your brain hears it. It believes it. It acts on it. When you say, "I can improve," "I can learn," "I can grow," your brain hears that too, and it changes direction. So your words have two jobs. They shape how others see you, and they shape how you see yourself. That is double power. That is real power.
Imagine your words like seeds. Every sentence is a seed. You plant it in your mind and in other people's minds. Some seeds grow into trust. Some grow into doubt. Some grow into respect. Some grow into distance. You are always planting. The question is, what are you planting? Most people never think about this. They speak fast. They speak without control. They react. They complain. They fill the air with noise. And then they wonder, why don't people respect me? Why don't people listen to me? Why do people avoid me? The answer is simple. It is not about volume. It is not about speaking more. It is about speaking better. Here is a simple rule. Before you speak, pause, just for a moment. Ask yourself, what does this sentence say about me? Not just the meaning, but the message. Not just the words, but the feeling. Because every sentence is a signal, and every signal builds your identity. Strong people understand this. They do not rush to speak. They choose their words. They respect their words. They know that once a word leaves, it cannot come back. It stays in memory, in emotion, in relationships. You do not need big words. You do not need perfect grammar. You do not need a powerful voice. You only need awareness. Awareness of what you say. Awareness of how you say it. Awareness of why you say it. That is where change begins. From today, listen to yourself. Listen carefully. Notice your patterns. Notice your habits. Notice your tone. Do you complain often? Do you doubt yourself? Do you speak with fear? Or do you speak with hope, with calm, with intention? Do not judge yourself. Just observe, because awareness is the first step. And once you see it, you can change it. Slowly, step by step, word by word. Remember this. People judge you by what you say, but you control what you say. That means you control how people see you. You control your image. You control your voice. You control your direction. And this is only the beginning. Because in the next part, you will discover something deeper, something most people never learn. Sometimes the most powerful thing you can say is nothing at all. Part 2. Silence is power. You think power is in speaking, in talking more, in answering fast, in winning every conversation. But real power is different. Real power is quiet. Real power is calm. Real power is control. Sometimes the strongest thing you can say is nothing. Silence is not empty. Silence is full, full of awareness, full of control, full of strength. Most people are afraid of silence. They feel uncomfortable. They rush to fill the space. They talk, they explain, they react. They speak without thinking because silence feels strange. But strong people are different. They are comfortable in silence. They do not rush. They do not panic. They wait. They observe. They choose. Imagine this. Someone speaks to you with anger. Their voice is loud. Their words are sharp. They attack you. They want a reaction. They expect you to fight back, to defend, to argue, to explode. But you do something different. You stay silent. You look at them calmly. You breathe slowly. You say nothing. What happens next? Something changes. The energy shifts. Their anger has nowhere to go. It hits a wall. Your silence. And in that moment, you are in control, not them. Silence breaks the pattern. It stops the fight before it grows. It protects your energy. It protects your peace. When you react fast, you lose control. When you pause, you gain control. Words spoken in anger are dangerous. They are fast. They are emotional. They are not careful. They are like arrows. Once released, you cannot bring them back. They hit. They hurt. They stay. How many times have you said something and later thought, I should not have said that. I didn't mean it. I wish I could take it back. But you cannot, because words do not disappear. They live in memory. They stay in people's hearts, sometimes for years. Silence protects you from this. It gives you space, a small space, but a powerful one. A space between feeling and action. In that space, you can choose. You can think. You can decide. Instead of reacting, you respond. Instead of fighting, you understand. Instead of hurting, you protect. This is emotional strength. This is real discipline. Silence also makes your words stronger.
When you speak all the time, people stop listening. Your words become noise, background sound, easy to ignore. But when you speak less, something changes. People notice. People listen. People pay attention. Because your words are rare, and rare things have value. Think about gold. Gold is valuable because it is rare, not because it is everywhere. If gold was everywhere, it would mean nothing. Your words are the same. If you use them all the time, they lose weight, they lose impact, they lose power. But if you use them carefully, if you speak only when it matters, your words become strong, clear, important. People start to think, if this person is speaking, it must matter, and they listen. Silence also helps you see. When you stop talking, you start noticing. You notice tone. You notice emotion. You notice details. You see what others miss because you are not busy speaking. You are present. You are aware. Most people listen to reply, not to understand. They wait for their turn. They prepare their answer while the other person is still talking. But when you are silent, truly silent, you listen deeply. You understand more. You connect better. And this gives you an advantage, a quiet advantage, but a powerful one. Silence also reveals truth. When you say nothing, people often say more. They fill the silence. They explain. They reveal. They show who they really are. You learn more by listening than by speaking. There is another kind of silence, not from strength, but from fear. Silence from fear is different. It is weak. It is hiding. It is avoiding. Silence from strength is a choice. It is calm. It is aware. It is intentional. One is controlled by fear. The other is controlled by you. You must learn the difference, because not all silence is power, but chosen silence is. There is a simple habit you can use. When you feel emotion rising, stop. Do nothing. Breathe. Slowly. Deeply. Count to 5. In that moment, you create space, and in that space, you regain control. Ask yourself 3 questions. Will this help? Will this hurt? Will this matter tomorrow? If the answer is no, stay silent. This simple habit can change everything: your relationships, your reputation, your peace of mind. Silence also builds mystery, and mystery creates attraction. People are curious about those who speak less. They want to know more. They want to understand you. But if you say everything all the time, there is nothing left to discover, nothing left to feel.
Silence creates space, and space creates interest. Strong leaders use silence. Wise people use silence. Confident people use silence. They do not need to prove themselves with words. They do not need to win every argument. They do not need to speak to feel important. They know their value, and they protect it. Sometimes silence says more than words. It can say, "I am not interested in this fight. I respect myself too much. I will not lower my level." And people understand without a single word. Silence can also heal. When someone is hurting, they do not always need advice. They do not always need solutions. Sometimes they just need presence. Someone who listens, someone who stays, someone who does not interrupt. Your silence can become comfort, a safe space, a quiet support, and that is powerful. But remember, silence is not about never speaking. It is about choosing when to speak. Speak when your words add value. Speak when your words bring clarity. Speak when your words can help. And when they cannot, choose silence, because every word has a cost, and every silence has a purpose. If you learn to use silence, you will speak less, but mean more. And people will feel it. They will respect it. They will remember it. In the next part, you will discover something even deeper. Your words do not only affect today, they are shaping your future right now. Part 3. Your words shape your future. Your future is not far away. It is not waiting somewhere. It is being built right now, in this moment. And one of the strongest tools you use to build it is your words. Every sentence you say about your life, every sentence you say about yourself, every sentence you say about your future is a decision, a direction, a step. You may not see it, but it is happening, quietly, slowly, powerfully. Think about this. What do you say when things get hard? Do you say, "This is impossible. I can't do this. I always fail"? If you say these words again and again, something happens inside you. Your energy drops. Your mind closes. Your effort becomes weaker. And then something else happens. You stop trying. Not all at once, but little by little, day by day. You give up before you begin.
Now look at the result. You stay in the same place. You feel stuck. You feel frustrated. You feel lost. And you ask, why is my life not changing? But the answer is already there, in your words. Because your words are not just sounds, they are instructions. Your brain listens to them. Your mind follows them. Your actions reflect them. When you say, "I can't," your brain stops looking for answers. When you say, "It's too hard," your brain avoids effort. When you say, "I'm not good enough," your brain accepts limits. And slowly, these words become your reality. Now imagine a different path. Same situation, same difficulty, same challenge, but different words. You say, "This is hard, but I will try. I don't know yet, but I can learn. I failed, but I will try again." What happens now? Something changes inside you. Your energy stays alive. Your mind stays open. Your effort continues. You move, you act, you grow. And over time, something powerful happens. You improve, you adapt, you succeed. Not because it was easy, but because you kept going. And it all started with one thing, your words. Your words are like seeds. You plant them every day, in your mind, in your habits, in your future. Negative words are like weeds. They grow fast, they spread quickly, they take over everything. They kill your confidence, they block your growth. Positive words are like strong trees. They grow slowly, but they grow deep. They become stable. They give you strength. They support your future. The problem is, most people do not choose their seeds. They plant anything. Random words, careless thoughts, negative habits. And then they are surprised when their life feels heavy, empty, or stuck. But you are different now, because now you see it. Now you understand it. You know that every word matters. Every sentence counts. Every thought becomes something real. So now you can choose. You can choose to say, I am improving, even when progress is slow. You can choose to say, I am learning, even when you make mistakes. You can choose to say, I will try again, even when you feel tired. These words are not magic. They do not remove problems. They do not make life easy, but they do something more important. They keep you moving. They keep you fighting. They keep you alive inside. And that changes everything. Because success is not about being perfect. It is about not stopping. And your words decide if you stop or if you continue.
There is another truth. Your words do not only shape your future, they shape how others treat you. If you speak with confidence, people trust you. If you speak with clarity, people respect you. If you speak with kindness, people connect with you. But if you speak with doubt, people hesitate. If you speak with negativity, people step back. If you speak without control, people lose interest. So your words are building two things at the same time: your inner world and your outer world, your mindset and your relationships. This is why your words are so powerful. They are shaping your entire life from the inside out. Look at your future again, the life you want, the person you want to become, the goals you want to reach. Now ask yourself, do my words match that future? If your future is strong, but your words are weak, there is a problem. If your future is bright, but your words are negative, there is a conflict. You cannot build a powerful life with powerless words. So you must align them. You must bring them together. Speak like the person you want to become. Think like the person you want to become. Act like the person you want to become. And slowly, you will become that person. Not in one day, not in one moment, but step by step. Word by word, choice by choice. This is how change really happens. Quietly, consistently, from within. And now we come back to the beginning. People judge you by what you say, but now you understand something deeper. Your words are not only for them, they are for you. They shape your identity. They guide your actions. They build your future. So the question is simple, but powerful. What are you going to say next? Will you speak with doubt or with belief? Will you speak with fear or with courage? Will you speak without thinking or with purpose? Because every word is a choice, and every choice creates a direction, and your direction becomes your life. So choose carefully, speak slowly, think deeply. Speak less, but mean more. Use your words to build, not destroy. Use your words to heal, not hurt. Use your words to move forward, not stay stuck. Because your words are your power. And when you learn to control them, you begin to control your life. This is your moment. This is your voice. This is your choice. Speak like it matters, because it does.
If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Self-Study Every Day for more helpful lessons. Leave a comment and tell me what you want to learn next.